Max Verstappen is currently the undisputed force to reckon with in the exhilarating world of Formula One. Since his electrifying entrance into the sport, this talented Dutch driver has skyrocketed to unprecedented heights of success alongside the Red Bull team. Their formidable partnership proved to be the catalyst that shattered Mercedes' iron grip on the sport, ushering in a new era of competition and unpredictability. From the moment Max Verstappen burst onto the Formula One scene, his incredible talent and raw speed captivated fans worldwide. With a fearless approach and a relentless drive to succeed, Verstappen quickly became one of the sport's most promising young stars. But what if we told you that there was a time when Max's journey could have taken a completely different path? In this video, we dive deep into the captivating story of Max Verstappen's potential move to the Mercedes team. Join us as we uncover the twists, turns, and near misses that could have reshaped the Formula One landscape forever. Stay with us as we unveil the curtain and discover what truly happened that made Max to choose Red Bull over Mercedes. Amidst the euphoria of his achievements, it's intriguing to ponder upon a different twist of fate. Believe it or not, there was a moment when the 25-year-old sensation contemplated donning the iconic silver arrows of Mercedes, rather than aligning himself with the Austrian giants. Such a decision would have rewritten the history books and altered the landscape of Formula One as we know it. Picture the audacity of Verstappen weaving his way through the circuits in those legendary silver hues. It's a tantalizing thought that sends shivers down the spine of any racing enthusiast. Thankfully, destiny had other plans in store, and Max Verstappen found himself in the perfect synergy with Red Bull, forever etching his name among the elite in the annals of motorsport history. During the exciting German GP weekend back in 2014, Max Verstappen's management was engaged in discussions with two top Formula One teams, Red Bull and Mercedes, for a potential race seat in the upcoming season. Just imagine, right after his conversation with Dr. Helmut Marko from the Red Bull camp, the Dutchman caught the attention of none other than Mercedes' Toto Wolff and Niki Lauda themselves. However, as dedicated fans will recall, the then 25-year-old made a remarkable decision and chose to join the prestigious Red Bull Driver Academy. Can you believe it? Such a pivotal moment in his career. Now, here's the interesting part. The Austrian team, Red Bull, offered Max Verstappen an incredible opportunity to join their junior team, Scuderia Toro Rosso, for the thrilling 2015 season. On the other hand, Mercedes could only provide our talented Dutchman with two options: a reserve driver role or a paid campaign in the F1 feeder series, GP2. It's no surprise then that Max and his brilliant management, including his father, Jos Verstappen, made the wise choice of going with Red Bull. This decision presented Max with a clear and solid path to his dream of competing in Formula One. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff admits he regrets not signing Max Verstappen when he had the chance. Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff openly admits his regret for not signing Max Verstappen when he had the opportunity. However, he wonders if a partnership between Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton would have flourished. Back in August 2014, before Verstappen became a Red Bull junior driver, he and his father Jos had a meeting with Wolff to discuss the possibility of joining Mercedes. At that time, Mercedes was enjoying an incredible period of success in Formula One, with Hamilton and Nico Rosberg as their star drivers. Unlike Red Bull, Mercedes didn't have a junior team, which meant they couldn't offer the talented 16-year-old Verstappen a spot in Formula One for the 2015 season. As a result, Verstappen decided to sign with Red Bull, starting his journey with their junior team Toro Rosso in 2015 and eventually earning a promotion to the senior race team at the Spanish Grand Prix in 2016. Since then, Verstappen has achieved remarkable success, winning 2 championships with Red Bull, including a thrilling battle against Hamilton in the 2021 season. When asked about his thoughts on missing out on Verstappen in a recent interview with ESPN, Wolff revealed that he had 2 conversations with the Verstappens before they ultimately chose Red Bull. In an interview, Wolff admitted to his regret of not recruiting Max. During a visit to my office in Brackley, I had the opportunity to engage in a conversation with Jos and Hug Rothengatter. It was a significant moment, likely coinciding with the period when Max was involved in karting, or perhaps nearing the end of his karting days, just before his venture into Formula 3. Later on, Max and Jos paid a visit to my residence in Vienna, where we engaged in an extensive discussion about his future prospects. Looking back, I do feel a sense of regret for not being able to secure Max's talents. However, it was simply not a viable option at the time. We already had two exceptionally talented drivers in Nico and Lewis, whom I was extremely satisfied with. And when the opportunity arose to bring Valtteri on board after Nico's departure, Max was not even available for consideration. According to Wolff, Hamilton being a part of the Mercedes team meant that Verstappen was never seriously considered as a potential member. In contemplating the hypothetical scenario of Max and Lewis working together, it becomes apparent that their compatibility might have been questionable. Considering Lewis's unwavering loyalty to Mercedes throughout his career, I never had to ponder the challenging decision of incorporating him into our organization. As the saying goes, everything happens for a reason. Nevertheless, with two skilled drivers already occupying our seats and no contractual ties to a junior team, the logical choice became evident. Toro Rosso. The decision proved to be wise as they performed admirably in their new roles. When asked if he made any attempts to approach Verstappen after he joined Red Bull, Wolff mentioned, "We maintained a friendly relationship thereafter, but our conversations never revolved around driving." Additionally, Wolff pointed out that Verstappen's true abilities were somewhat uncertain during his time in Formula 3. This uncertainty arose due to a series of setbacks and mixed performances early in the 2014 season, which resulted in him finishing third in the final standings behind champion Esteban Ocon and vice-champion Tom Blomqvist. According to Wolff, in the past, Max Verstappen didn't receive much attention or excitement because he and his team, Van Amersfoort, were not winning the championship that year. Instead, Esteban was victorious in a more competitive car. Those who were well-informed knew that Max was likely driving an inferior car in his first year, and they were aware of a highly capable car on the horizon. However, it was uncertain if Max possessed the exceptional talent to fill the shoes of previous world champions like Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, and Ayrton Senna. Only with time and development in Formula 1 can someone be truly recognized as a world champion, an extraordinary one at that. At that particular stage, it wasn't evident that Max would emerge as the next legendary driver. A dream Max Verstappen-Lewis Hamilton pair-up was possible in 2017. Max Verstappen's journey to becoming the face of Formula 1 took an unexpected turn. Initially, he couldn't secure a spot with the prestigious Mercedes team, simply because there were no available seats. However, fate intervened when Nico Rosberg announced his sudden retirement shortly after the thrilling 2016 Abu Dhabi GP. This surprising turn of events opened up a unique opportunity for Verstappen. Had Max Verstappen agreed to join the Mercedes program 2 years prior, he might have been a strong contender to replace the retiring world champion. However, due to his limited experience at the time, it's uncertain whether he would have been granted the coveted top race seat. Nevertheless, Verstappen has absolutely no regrets about his decision to align himself with Red Bull. Embracing the challenge, Verstappen made a bold move by joining Red Bull during a period when Mercedes dominated the racing grid. His management team had their sights set on long-term success and prioritized securing a race seat for Max. As a result, just 5 rounds into the 2016 season, the talented Dutchman earned a promotion to the senior Red Bull team. Since then, Verstappen has become the focal point of the Red Bull family, winning 2 consecutive titles and dethroning the once reigning Silver Arrows. With the 2023 world title on the line, he currently leads the pack and is positioned as the frontrunner. Excitingly, Max has committed himself to Red Bull until at least 2028, ensuring a promising future in the world of Formula 1. As the saying goes, what could have been? Max Verstappen's potential move to the Mercedes team remains a fascinating tale of missed opportunities and alternate realities. Although destiny led him to Red Bull, where he has achieved remarkable success, we can't help but wonder what might have happened if the stars had aligned differently. Regardless, Max's relentless pursuit of greatness has solidified his position as one of the sport's most electrifying talents. As we look to the future, we eagerly await the next chapter of Verstappen's remarkable career. If you enjoyed the video, Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Join us in the next video as we explore more captivating stories from the world of Formula One.